got it.
Hello traders and welcome to the Daily Stock Report brought to you by QualityStocks.net, where performance is tracked daily. I'm Cathy Rankin, and for Thursday, March 1st, we're bringing you the latest news from around the markets as well as the top movers to look out for today. Well, it was a better day on Wall Street. In our headline news, with many believing that the stock market had gotten ahead of itself, it appears Tuesday's drubbing may have been the long overdue consolidation that had been talked about for some time. As a result, a sense that yesterday's corrective activity was an overreaction, which plays into our reiteration that market fundamentals overall remain moderately bullish, triggered enough bottom fishing interest to help stocks bounce back. Even though the market was poised for a rebound before Fed Chairman Bernanke began speaking to the House Budget Committee at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, there's no question that his ensuing thoughts about Tuesday's sell-off helped provide the reassurance that investors needed to stay the course long enough to recover some of the market's meltdown. After all, the spate of economic data hitting the wires before Bernanke even took the podium today was disappointing on the whole. At 8:30 Eastern Time, fourth quarter GDP was revised lower as expected, checking in at 2.2%. The advance read a month earlier showed the U.S. economy grew at a 3.5% rate. At 9:45 Eastern Time, the Chicago PMI fell to its lowest level, 47.9% in February since April 2003. Serving as a reminder that the manufacturing sector is struggling. Then at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, new home sales in January plunged 16.6%, the biggest drop in 13 years, adding insult to the ongoing injury that is housing. Be that as it may, Bernanke surprisingly answered questions pertaining to yesterday's plunge and did so with a slew of remarks that helped participants look past the day's disappointing economic reports, rising interest rates, and higher energy prices. 9 out of 10 sectors posting gains. Bernanke reassured investors, saying there didn't seem to be any single trigger for Tuesday's sell-off. He also noted that financial markets seem to be working well and there's been no material change in the Fed's expectation for the U.S. economy. In fact, he said today's downward revision to fourth quarter GDP is more consistent with our overall view of the economy than the original report, and that there's a reasonable possibility that the economy will show signs of strengthening as the year progresses. All I can say is, whew, that was close. In our small cap headlines today, Heritage Capital Credit Corporation announced yesterday the company has secured an institutional investor to purchase up to $300 million in BCLOC trust notes. Upon completion of the $300 million funding, scheduled to begin on March 15, 2007, the company anticipates pre-tax earnings of 8.5 cents per share by the end of the third calendar quarter. Heritage is a holding company which, through its subsidiary, Independent Capital Credit Corporation, is engaged in the commercial property lending business as well as in other financial services related to the real estate industry. Previously, at 3 cents a share, Heritage opens today up 43% to 5 cents a share, with over 5 million shares traded by yesterday's bell. Now, Global Resource Corporation announced today that the performance test to convert bituminous coal into kerosene without using any additives has been completed. The process was invented in 1923 but has never been completed without additives and a required heat source, which is now replaced by GBRC's patent-pending microwave technology. By not using heat or additives, the conversion becomes safer and more environmentally friendly, which is exactly what I was thinking. Previously at $1.33 a share, Global opens today up 33% to $1.78 a share. Blue Fire Ethanol Incorporated announced the company has been awarded up to $40 million from the U.S. Department of Energy's cellulosic ethanol grant program to develop a solid waste biorefinery project at a landfill in Southern California. The SC biorefinery project will turn green waste and wood residues at landfills into about 19 million gallons of fuel-grade ethanol per year. The project will also produce and sell lignin, gypsum, and yeast. And yes, as always, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Previously at $5 a share, Blue Fire opens up today 32% or $6.60 a share. Stay tuned for all the news at Quality Stocks, from small cap to large cap and everything in between. And be sure not to miss our daily newsletter brought to you by QualityStocks.net. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Cathy Rankin. Have a great day, and we'll see you again tomorrow on the Daily Report.
You've got it.